Hello, friends and knife nerds. This is the Holm from Artisan Cutlery. So it is only $60 or $75, depending on where you get it. $60 on Amazon, $75 on Artisan Cutlery's website. So I think that makes the choice pretty easy. But yeah, this is actually a knife I would have thought that would have been released by CJRB, but they put it under the Artisan Cutlery banner. So I definitely was interested. That piqued my interest, and I'm glad it did, because this knife is actually pretty cool and actually an excellent value, and it works really well. I been using it for 2 days at work, and it has been working great. The only thing I noticed maybe I didn't like is that the blade isn't very well centered, but otherwise it runs on ceramic bearings, so the action is sick. It's great. Really, it doesn't hit the sides, so I'm not really worried about it. And the difference is that this has a lock on the folder itself. Now, we're going to start with the appearance. So these are steel stone-washed bolsters, and then we have rosewood, anyway. Deep carry clip that is reversible. And yeah, the look is pretty traditional-ish, with the blade sticking out a bit extra. And the blade itself is actually pretty nice. Let's take a peek. Yeah, they're calling this a Wharncliffe. It clearly has a stonewash finish, and that is a flat grind. As you can see here, nice and flat. Comes pretty sharp out of the box. A little sharpening choil down here. Very simple ergonomics, so can't really go wrong. I don't feel any hot spots. Not really. Pocket clip a little bit, but only when I wrap my hand around it. It's kind of hits me on the knuckle here, but nothing bad. There is zero jimping here. So, it's just something to be careful of if that's something you're looking for. They kind of went for this clean look. I think that's why they went jimp-less. And, yeah. We have steel liners that you can see at this angle. They have milled out both sides. We just have a standoff here and a lanyard. Like an actual... Is that a barrel, or is that actually in a barrel? Let me see this. Yeah. It's actually in not a barrel, but some sort of small hold item. And this lanyard came with it, stock. I did not purchase it or put it in after. It just came stock. So, yeah, that's the profile of the knife. If that's something you enjoy, then right on to you, because I actually thought this knife worked really well for an everyday carry. Let's get some measurements. Okay, we're looking at 3.2 inch blade, I would say. And then overall, we are looking at 7.15-ish for the overall length. 7.2 maybe. So yeah, it's pretty traditional sizing here. Now let me bring in the scale. Everybody dreads the scale. What the heck does that say? 3.07 ounces. Yeah, all right. Nice and light, actually. And it feels light. Okay, one of these things I noticed I want to point out. Check that out on the bolster on both sides. So, yeah, I guess you could try doing that if you could deploy from the other side. But they're trying to make it lefty friendly. But that nick right there really makes access to the thumb stud really nice. The action is sweet. And one of the interesting features here is that it has a lock on it. So you can see, like, there's no blade play here, but once you throw the lock in, well, there's no blade play there either. Excuse me, I thought there was a little bit of play, but no. Nice and solid, and it's not shutting on you. So that little lock system there, can't really see under the hood what it's doing, but it looks like it just comes across that little thing right there underneath my finger and locks in to that, enlarges right there. So now you're locked in. Okay, that's how it does it. This little larger piece at the beginning fits into that channel, and you're not going anywhere. Thin, off, and close. Interesting. All right, well, cool. So let's take a quick, just a quick little shot of another knife from Artisan Cutlery. Feel like we need music here because I love this knife. What kind of hair is that? So this is a really beautiful knife, the Satyr. And yeah, so that's how they look side by side. This is something I would almost call CJRB, but it's Artisan Cutlery. What's the difference? They, Artisan Cutlery tends to be their higher end stuff, but now they're going with a $60 knife, and I've seen that before from them, so they do it occasionally. And the Holm, Holm, is their venture into it. Man, the Satyr's beautiful. Love that knife. Anyway, let's focus. That is the Holm, folks. Friends and knife nerds, thank you for tuning in. I hope this was helpful in giving you a closer look and helping you decide if this knife is right for you. Let me know what you think. If you guys would buy it, you wouldn't. Whatever you want to say. Add a reason, please. And if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. And I will see you next time, friends.